What up, y'all? Tina here. Let's get into some Avengers Doomsday plot leaks. Let's go.
I talk movies and Marvel, TV shows, rumors, money, and drama. Game of Thrones, universe, and rice too. Vampires, horror, I got you. Subscribe to my page, come roll with me. If you like movies, follow, she dreads me. Movies, follow, she dreads me.
All right, so Superman is out and it's getting glowing reviews. Yesterday, Marvel decided to leak a set picture from Doomsday to kind of calm that Superman talk down a little bit. I don't think it did a good job, but it tried to break up the Superman glory. I just think it's crazy that somebody working on this movie could just casually leak this picture. Now, that concept art from a few months ago, I believe that was accidental for sure. This picture, that was leaked on purpose, okay? So in this picture, we see Torres, aka Falcon, the Thing, John Walker, and slightly to the right, or maybe the left, depending on how this shows up. It looks like we see Shuri here. She's in the Black Panther costume. And it looks like they're probably in the Fantastic Four ship just based off of how the technology looks. It's not really super high tech. It's kind of retro, you know what I'm saying? So this picture leaking happens to kind of align with the plot leak that came out the day before. So this leak is coming from Scooper James Matt. I don't know him. I don't know if he's legit, but it's always fun checking out plot leaks, right? All right, so here it goes. Let's pull it up. So it says Shuri is the one who discovers the incursions. While detecting anomalies in the fabric of reality and investigating the multiverse, she realizes that different universes are colliding with each other. Using a hologram, like in the Shang-Chi post-credit scene, she shares her findings with Sam, Wong, Bruce Banner, and Carol Danvers, and warns them about this imminent threat. So my first question is, how did we get to Shuri? Because last we heard, Shuri was over in Haiti with her nephew Toussaint, T'Challa Jr. Shuri is supposed to be out in the world, finding herself, and we just assumed that the reins of Wakanda was left to M'Baku. Now, we don't know if this was a permanent transition of power or a temporary position. We don't know. We don't know what's going on in Wakanda at the moment. So are we going to see like a scene of Shuri training with Toussaint and she gets some type of notification on her watch and then she tells T'Challa Jr. and Nakia, yo, we got to go back home to Wakanda. There's some stuff going on. We got to get up out of Haiti. All of this is going to be interesting, okay? This is setting up some things like, is she going to be taking Toussaint back to his native land in Wakanda, or is Shuri already back home in Wakanda? Is that how she finds out about this anomaly that's going on, which is technically an incursion? So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how Shuri fits in all this. All right, let's read the leak. Meanwhile, the events of the Fantastic Four's arrival on Earth 616 takes place. The Thunderbolts, new Avengers, are the first to encounter them. Reed Richards reveals that Dr. Doom has kidnapped his son, Franklin, and also mentions Galactus, who previously tried to capture Franklin because of his immeasurable powers. Bucky, unsure how to handle this situation with Doom, goes to seek advice from Sam. Now, this sounds crazy because you got this team of characters, the Suicide Squad of the MCU, talking to Reed Richards. He's speaking in this language of quantum theories, intergalactic travel, time portals. Bucky is probably looking at him like, what? And Yelena is probably looking at him like, bro, what you talking about? And y'all know Sentry, he a little on the slow side. He probably sitting in the corner somewhere confused as hell. The only person who may have an idea of what he's talking about may be Ghost, because her life has been spent around like scientists and technology and stuff like that. So you probably got this team of the Thunderbolts looking at Reed, and Bucky probably like, bruh, it's above me now.
Sir, my grandma just died.
I understand that, but it's above me.
Okay, we gotta call Sam. I don't know what to do. I don't know what this man talking about. I don't know where he came from. We gotta call Sam. He used to dealing with aliens and foreigners from other countries. Let's get Sam on the line. All right, let's finish reading the leak. Later in the story, Shuri gathers Sam, Wong, Banner, and Carol in person in Wakanda in a large meeting room. Thor, Bucky, Yelena, M'Baku, Namor, and the Fantastic Four are also present. Shuri reveals that a specific universe is dangerously approaching Earth 616. During the conversation and while analyzing the situation, she detects the energy signature of someone from Earth 616 trapped in the approaching universe. Carol deduces it's Monica Rambeau and becomes even more motivated for this mission. Okay. I'm a little mad, Russos, okay? Why is this setting taking place right now back in Wakanda? Again, why are we back in Wakanda again? Wakanda just dealt with a flood. They already had to deal with the Thanos alien invasion. Bro, why couldn't they go meet at Avengers Towers? Okay, they got a ton of technology over there. You're telling me Shuri or M'Baku, whoever's running Wakanda, is letting more outsiders in? This is wild. Crazy. Okay, letting more people in. So not only do you got more outsiders into Wakanda, Reed Richards is probably looking at all this technology, just clicking, touching on stuff. Yo, this is wild. All right, let's read the rest of the lead. All right, so at the same time, Reed Richards uses Wakandian technology to track Franklin and discovers that he, too, is in this parallel universe, and he also deduces that Dr. Doom is there with Franklin. Thus, they come up with a plan with 3 objectives: to stop the incursion, save Earth 616, and to rescue Monica Rambeau, and to defeat Dr. Doom by saving Franklin Richards. To open a portal to this parallel universe, Wong calls America Chavez, her only role in the film. Everyone unites for this mission: the Avengers, led by Sam, part of the Thunderbolts, the Fantastic Four, Shuri, M'Baku, and Namor. Wong stays behind on Earth, and from that point on, it's Earth 616 versus the Earth where the Xmen reside, and they soon discover that it's all part of an even bigger plan involving Dr. Doom, the TVA, and Loki. Hey, yo, why them folks is going to that other parallel universe? Wong is like, bruh, I'm staying back on Earth. I don't have time to play them games with y'all. Sounds about right, man. Wong don't be traveling, and he don't be playing with nobody. He be like, y'all got it. Now, this is where the plot leak starts to get a little confusing and messy, because why does Earth 616 get into a fight with the Xmen? Especially if you got Monica over there. I'm sure Monica would be like, hey, that's my home planet. They some cool ass niggas. We really ain't gotta be fighting. We really need to be all going after Dr. Doom. Because what is the point of fighting if it's 2 Earths colliding towards each other? What are y'all fighting for? Y'all need to be scientifically strategizing, not fighting. What y'all fighting for? Now my Recast T'Challa fellas, my homeboys. I know y'all may be feeling some kind of way because in the comics, we know this is a part of T'Challa's role and Shuri is stepping up into that position. My guess, there may be a Black Panther variant in Secret Wars. It's definitely a possibility due to the concept art, due to all the rumors we heard. This plot leak is just really feeling reminiscent of Infinity War. Everybody meeting in Wakanda. Thanos wins. Sounds like Dr. Doom is gonna win. Then he'll create Battle World. It's all sounding kind of like Infinity War. I hope they get a little more creative and don't follow that same flow of story. We got to figure out a way to kind of make this different. My question is, where's Doctor Strange? Is he just out in a whole nother universe falling in love with Clea? Where's Doctor Strange? And what convinces Namor to even join anybody? He don't like people. He's one of them real moody mutants. He got a little attitude problem at times. So how in the world do they convince Namor to fight with them? That's going to be interesting. Now, we've heard some things here and there. We've seen some set photos of Sentinels. We've also found out that Marvel is just spending money in crazy places because they rented out a castle and it's rumored to possibly be Genosha, where Magneto is living and thriving and enjoying life. And reportedly, Dr. Doom sits the Sentinels on Genosha. But then I also heard rumors that he's using the Sentinels to go after the X-Mansion. So it's just all different types of rumors. We don't know what Dr. Doom is doing with the Sentinels. Is he going after Magneto or is he going after Professor X? We don't know. My question is, why are you doing all that? Doom is doing a lot. You doing a lot just to have these 2 worlds fighting, just to cause a distraction, just so you can go get the Loki? And then once you get the Loki, are you just freeing up all of the timelines? Are you going back to Kang's philosophy of we should only have one main timeline? Who knows? This movie's all over the place. I'm sure it'll come together. But yo, what do y'all think about Dr. Doom's plans? Does this plot leak sound legit? Leave your comments below. Thanks for hanging out with me. Peace. Subscribe to my page.